You're about to open a window into the life of a ghost hunter. We'll show you dark, creepy roads that fade into the night. We'll show you haunted places, but most importantly, we'll show you what happens along the way there.
Hi everybody, I'm Jeff.
I'm Linda.
I'm Renee.
And I'm Will.
And we're heading down to Portsmouth, Virginia today for residential investigation. And then what's really exciting is tomorrow. We had this investigation that we had to put off because of the COVID and the lockdown and all that stuff at the Triangle Hunt Club. And this is an old farmhouse, pretty much abandoned, like no power or anything. That predates the Civil War, and there's been some Civil War activity around there and such. And Will's got a little bit more, probably about some of the experiences up there. Will, if you just want to give a quick little, maybe like a teaser trailer, if you will, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so people have always been experiencing stuff up there. All the hunters that have signed up for it as a membership, they'll constantly hear noises out in the hallways. They'll hear people talking, people going up and down the stairs. But back in 2001, there was a little boy who was accidentally shot with a shotgun, and he died. And ever since then, that little kid's spirit has been heard in the hallway speaking. He's moved things around. You can hear his little footprints running up and down the stairs. And the people that go there, they knew him. So they'll be like, shut up so I can go back to sleep. That's how well they know the spirit that's there. So every single person that has ever gone there has experienced a ghost. People that believe them and people that don't have experienced something there. So this is going to be a really cool place that no other investigator has ever been to.
Nice.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm pretty excited about heading up there and checking this place out. I was sad that we had to postpone it, back when we did. But I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Linda, what do you say?
I definitely think it's going to be cool. I like the fact that nobody has ever investigated this place before. That, to me, makes it the ideal place because there's so many places you go into, and it seems like the investigators have been through there so much that it's just kind of overplayed. Like the spirits hide from you because they know what you're there for, and they don't want anything to do with you. So I'm really hoping that we can get some good evidence and maybe talk to this kid and find out a little bit more about what lies beyond the veil.
Absolutely. And what I'm interested in too is what lies beyond this tunnel, where I think we're going to put the second G in the title, which of course is Grub. And Will recommended this place called Freddie's.
Yeah.
And we're hoping we can go inside there. You ain't there before, Will?
So Freddie's is a place that's typically in the Midwest, but there was a franchise and they opened it up over here in this area. I think it's only one or two Freddie locations in Virginia. And this is one of them that we're going to go to, and it's one of the few places that you can still eat inside.
Cool.
I'm
that
excited.
Sounds good.
I'm excited.
Now, you may have noticed there's an odd person in the back seat. That's Renee. And Renee is a newbie. This is her first time coming out with us on investigation. We're going to bring her out and try to train her tonight in some of the equipment and, just how we go about doing things. And so we're glad she's along.
Or see if we can scare her off like we did the rest of the team. So I gotta say, looking at this menu here, one of the first things that pops up is that Freddie's Original Double. That does look pretty good.
You gotta get it with bacon too.
I wonder what the difference is between that and the California style though. The double steak burger and the original.
I think the California just has lettuce and tomato on it, right? At least that's how it appears.
So I got to say, at first glance, I really love the decor in here. It's got that 50s ambience to it. You know what I mean? It's like one of those, you don't see a lot of places. Like when I was a kid, there was a lot of places. There was a place I remember called The Hop. And they were like these 50s style restaurants that you could sit in and get 50s style food.
Right.
There's not a lot of them anymore, though, it doesn't seem.
No.
But one thing that I always thought would be a good idea is if they came out with an 80s style restaurant.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be
should.
pretty neat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
80s style.
How's that not a thing, you know, where they have the 80s music
Like Back
playing?
to the Future predicted that restaurant, and it hasn't been made yet.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Odd.
Gotta say, the food has arrived here, and I believe this is the double bacon burger.
Yes.
Something to that effect.
Bacon double burger.
I got the same thing you got there.
Right, and exactly. And it's got, see, it's got pickle slices. And onions and cheese and bacon. It's got some mustard on there, and there might be some other things hidden down under there. But it's 2 like steak patties in there.
And fry sauce.
Right. I think that's the spicy, right, that you got?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, then this is the original, the regular, non-spicy. But Will has informed me that the spicy is really not that spicy.
Wow.
Everyone knows that I don't like spicy, and that is not spicy.
Right.
Yeah.
So how's used to liking those milkshakes?
They're really good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Really chocolatey.
They said something about malt, or
Yeah, malt and what is it, milkshake? Like, what's the difference? I assume malt is just thicker.
Yeah,
they
there's like
call
a
it something.
syrup that goes into it, but I guess it's different.
what did they call it though when they called you up? They didn't call them milkshakes.
Custard.
Custard.
Yeah.
So it's like custard shakes.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Take a look at the texture there.
Oh, yeah. And look at the straw. Let's talk about that for a second.
That is a big straw.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it tastes like Wendy's.
It's
They're
like a Frosty.
They're Frosties.
Yeah.
So a Frosty with a big straw.
Yes.
All right, so I'm eager to try some of this spicy sauce. I think I'm gonna do a little something called the chaser here. That's some good sauce. Did you try that burger yet?
No.
I want to take a little bite. Whenever I try something new, I like to kind of sample. You know, I got to take a little bite, kind of savor it a little bit.
Probably is.
That's a big bite.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good burger.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so stopping off at a Wawa here for perhaps some coffee. Maybe the second best on the interstate. I don't know.
yeah, I think it's
Arguably,
second
though.
best.
I mean, remember we tried that Sheets iced coffee? And we said if we included that in the mix, like the fact that they have that amazing mocha iced
It might crack
coffee.
the top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. But nonetheless, it's good coffee. Waiting for that pumpkin spice to come back out.
Yeah.
Won't
Fall
be long.
coffee is the best kind of coffee.
Love fall coffee. Okay, so we're at the location down here in Portsmouth, and it's a pretty cool apartment complex because this place used to be a hotel. It used to go back to the 1800s, and they just kind of, the first couple levels of it are original, and then they just kind of added on to it. Immediately when she moved in, the activity started kicking up. So, of course, something that's probably already been here, a very old town, a lot of Civil War activity. I'm interested to kind of see what we might pick up here because a lot of tenants have talked about having activity.
Yeah. It could be Civil War soldiers. It could be civilians in Portsmouth. Who knows? We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the only spots that you'll get this at are like. You go over here.
Is it because the electrical outlet? Or
Yeah.
what?
This TV is much, but the one in the living room it jumps up to like 20 or 30.
Right, yeah.
K2 liter still going on.
Do you want me to do the K2 or the tri-field?
Yeah.
And then it just
Or both?
It's up to you. Choose your weapon.
Do both. Why not?
So Will's gonna go in the closet
Right.
because it's creepy in there. Because there's been reported activity in there. So Will's gonna go in there.
Someone's got to go in there. It might as well be me.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Sounded like me.
Bless you.
It's a scary thing to hear in the closet.
What, Jeff's voice?
Yeah. Sitting there in the dark, and all of a
Just a
sudden,
little
I'm
bit.
going to put it on the bed. Like, oh no, what's going on?
No, Jeff, no. I think I will, I'll set this one right here so I can see the light. I'll put this down here. And the REM pod, put probably right here as well.
Oh no, come on.
So we'll close the door. So if anything enters the room at all, it'll set off that REM pod. And I'll have 3 voice recorders in here, as well as the video camera. We'll go ahead and capture that for the case files.
All right.
All right. So we'll turn off the lights, and here we go. You can probably film it.
Yeah, you want to get that shot
Gotta
for
get
the
that
case
shot.
files. With
That's
the
right.
door closing. I'll kill this light.
All right. There we go. Wait for it to focus. All right.
All right, well, so you're all set up in the closet. You want to tell the folks at home what you got down there?
Yeah. So right door and
All right.
say goodbye.
All right, we'll see you in a few. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I gotta say, I heard a door creaking back here, and I figured it's got to be Will coming out of the closet.
Yeah, I'm coming out of the closet. So, yeah. I want to talk about, I heard a couple of noises. It could have been the washer dryer, it could have been the hot water heater. It sounded like some knocking. I did ask for there to be some sort of noise for them to knock or anything like that. And just as those noises were going off, the K2 meter was lighting up. The REM pod never went off, and the tri-field meter never went above a 0.2. So, like I said in the case files video, we'll go ahead and listen to the voice recorders and see if we got anything on it.
So one thing we've noticed, to what extent it's paranormal I'm not sure, is looking at this apartment building. We count 5 floors, but there's 6 buttons in the elevator.
Yeah.
I think we need to get on there and push that 6th button.
I don't know. See, I'm wondering almost if there's a basement. If you push the 6th button, will it take you down to the basement because they want to conceal the fact that there is a basement that you can get to? Or, on the other flip side of the coin, does it take you up to the roof?
Ooh. Either way, it sounds interesting. Let's find out.
I don't know that we should.
All right. Here we go. To the mysterious 6th floor. Push it.
See?
There it is.
You pushed it.
I pushed it. We're gonna see where this goes.
We're definitely going up.
Feels like it. The numbers are going up.
I'm kinda
That's what we're
scared.
supposed to get off right there. Uh-oh.
What the hell?
Okay.
Confused. This has to be a little piece.
We are on the roof.
We are. We've got to be on the roof.
Yeah. We're on the roof. I don't know, but we're out here. It's quite a view.
So there we have it.
Yeah.
It actually does go to the roof.
And that's what we're here to do. We're here to solve mysteries ultimately.
Yes.
So we can't get in an elevator that has 6 buttons in a 5-story building and
Right,
not find
and not
out where that
push it, yeah.
6th story takes you.
It just so happens from the ground floor when you're looking up at the apartment building, you can't see that little 6th separate piece of building that sits on top of the roof.
Yeah, you don't even see it from the ground.
Wow.
7, so Will asked how many of you are here, and then Linda popped through with 7.
Disturbing.
Do you like living here?
Do you like what they've done with the place?
It's amazing how quiet that REM pod has been.
Hasn't gone off at all.
A K2 meter was going off over there when you guys were outside. Like, it was sitting right there where it is right now, and randomly when me and her were talking about what's happened in here, it was going off.
Maybe we should bring that
And
over
it
and
just
see.
stopped.
It went all the way up to red and
Yeah.
then stopped.
Really?
Yeah.
Dropped off completely. Yeah. Where you want it sat at? Like up against here where you can see it, or?
Yeah, as long as it's not near anything electric. Let's
Oh.
move it away from...
Yeah, it wasn't near anything. Just, yeah, it wasn't near nothing over there.
That's pretty steady. Okay, now it's not... Oh, there we go. That second light is like steadily blinking. Now it's seemed to have gone off.
Yeah, I went up to red and go over here.
Do you like this device with all the lights on it? If you do, make it light up. You see there's different color stripes on there. If you can use this device to communicate with us, make it light up in front of the green stripe. Just the green, no further. See if you can do that for us. Okay. Can you make it light up all the way to that reddish orange strip at the end? Because I want to use that for a no response. We'll do the green for yes and the red for no. Could you do the no just to confirm that we have a line of communication open here?
Could be some rules in the afterlife that we don't know about.
Wow.
Okay, so now we have it lighting up.
Do you like my voice? Definitely. Oh. So you are shy. No, you're not shy. Maybe it's just used to it? Like used to my voice?
It could be. See what happens if you directly ask a question.
I've never asked it a question. Do you like
What was that?
my watch just went off right now? Okay. Wow. Okay. Do you like being here with me? Do you like my dogs? The puppies? I think it only likes to play with it when we're not paying attention. Because when we were talking last time, it just went off like crazy as soon as we looked at it. Oh yeah. As soon as we were off guard, and it started going off.
So right now we're going to go ahead and split up the team in the apartment. The thinking is that maybe whenever we're in a certain room, the spirit may be traveling to another. So we're going to go ahead and have separate EMF detectors, and we're going to leave the REM pod right here in the center passageway of the apartment. So we'll be able to communicate with each other to let us know, hey, my EMF detector is going off right now. And then while the other person in the living room, their EMF detector may be going off or not. So we'll be able to communicate with each other to find out if the spirit is moving around the apartment. And it'll give us the best opportunity to be able to capture any sort of evidence. So right now, Jeff has on the headphones. He is listening to the spirit box. He's not able to hear any of the questions that we're asking in the other rooms. If there is anyone here with us right now, can you please tell Jeff which room you are in?
There were a bunch of parts of songs coming through, and then it just went completely silent for a minute. Yo, you have something. Might have been a song.
Jeff is the one over there, the loud one. Can you Can you go over to him and tell him which room you are in?
I'm going to do a rolling spirit box session.
Jeff is going to wander around the house. Please speak to him and tell him anything. If you can, tell Jeff.
Talking about mental health. I have a good day. Filled with each other.
Do you like the closet more than any other room? Or is that just how you come in and out?
It's weird. It's completely silent in here. Just static. All throughout the living room,
I don't feel anything in here.
in there, in the bathroom, all kinds of song bits and everything. In here, it's just silent.
This is my safe space, that's why. And this is where I blessed it. I did incense in my room because at night and then I'm pretty sure that it was
Wrong us.
wrong us.
Could have been radio chatter, though.
Yeah. We don't have anything in here at all. I don't ever. Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Are you a soldier?
Maybe they'll go away.
I know.
Go get out of here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what do you say, Will?
Interesting investigation. The REM pod didn't go off at all until the very end.
Yeah.
It was just one of those nights. Some nights it goes off constantly, and some nights it doesn't happen at all.
And it was like it was teasing us when it went off at the end.
Yeah.
Just like, because It was when we shut down the camera. We weren't recording with any of the cameras. And then all of us were talking about leaving.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, it goes off. Like, hey, I'm still here, and you didn't catch me.
That's right.
You're walking away without
It's
getting
like
me.
what we were saying before. Like sometimes it's just shy from the cameras and all the recorders and everything. It only shows up when we're not paying attention.
Right.
Is what it is.
That place looks kind of eerie over there.
That is the pass house. So during the Civil War, when this was occupied by the Union, if you were a civilian that lived here, you had to go there and pledge your allegiance to the Union in order to take the ferry over to Norfolk.
Jeez.
You had to go into the basement to pledge your allegiance.
That place has got to be haunted.
Yeah, it's one of the older ones. It was built in 1842. One of the older ones that are still standing after the Civil War.
Wow. That's a cool place.
Yeah.
I'd love to find out if we can get an investigation there. If it's owned by the city or what. Yeah, it's got a basement. You can hang out down there.
Yeah, because that's where the marshal. It was the marshal that you had to sit in front of him and say, "Hey, I love the Union. I reject the South."
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jeez, I bet some people just said that just to get out of Portsmouth.
I think they say that today.
So, quite a line here at the Wawa, is there not?
It is. It's a huge line. And I'm thinking that it's probably because of the COVID-19 thing. Nobody else is open this time of night, so everybody's coming to Wawa.
I heard people say McDonald's was closed.
Is it? I wouldn't be surprised.
It might be. It might be.
The drive-thru was always open late.
Yeah.
Yeah? Jeez.
There's nothing over here open.
But Will, what'd you decide to go with there? Well, we're waiting in line. We got plenty of time to talk about it.
Yeah, I got the buffalo blue cheese combo snacks, the best combo you could possibly have. And then the Oreo, the most stuffed.
Oh yeah, the most stuff.
Yeah,
That's good stuff.
I'm gonna lick that cream.
In case you got to, I guess. But those combos, those are the buffalo and blue ones,
Yeah.
right? They're my favorite combos, I think.
Yeah, you let me try one once, and I fell in love.
I love them. I do. And the pizza ones. I like the pizza ones too, if you've ever had the pizza ones. They're very good investigation snack food.
Right.
In fact, tomorrow night, I might want to get some combos to take out there. You know what I mean?
Gotta get some combos for the Hunt Club investigation.
It sounds like a good idea. Now let me ask you, of course, because one thing we got to take into consideration whenever we're going to an investigation like this, the bathroom situation and the food situation.
Oh, okay, so the bathroom situation, there's a hole in the back. You go out there,
You said a hole?
there's a hole. You go out there and you do your business.
That's not bad. I can do that because at least they have a hole.
They have a hole.
At Hidden Valley, I had to dig the hole. You know what I mean? And I missed it.
And I had to clean it up.
Not quite, but it was fairly close to your tent. Nonetheless, what about...
I thought it was just raining my dream. What
Nonetheless, what about the food situation out there? Is there any place...
No. There's no food. There's no food, no drink, no bathroom.
Nothing, huh?
No running water. No.
I mean, is there anywhere near there, like in the proximity?
West Point.
Somewhere unique, because...
West Point, it's like Matthews. It's like you have the one Hardee's, and that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there near West Point.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about then. I know that one Hardee's you're talking
one
about.
Hardee's
and there's a
across the
McDonald's
bridge.
across the street
That's
from
right.
it. Yep, so there's our options for tomorrow.
Yep.
Stay tuned. So while we're waiting in this really long line at Wawa, about 15 minutes after the last time we checked in here, Will's going to take a viewer comment.
So this comment was from the previous video. This one is from D.Mythios. He says, as your most harshest critic, I have not really been impressed with some of your most recent work, which is why I have not posted as of late. Your last investigations, excluding the gas grub as that is more for fun than anything else, have been meh at best. This episode, however, is more akin to your earlier work, which makes you more believable. As stated previously, I can pretty much disprove a lot of the paranormal situations with modern science and with modern technology of today. Also, as stated before, there just be something out there enough for myself to keep looking, but I am a very harsh skeptic. This is due to the fact of the increased cons that I have seen and when ticked off debunked over the past 10 years. What is research plus investigation, and what is A&E, Discovery Channel, etc. entertainment program is becoming more and more blurred. Keep that in mind when you continue your quest on finding if something is out there. And of course, I'll be watching you, your harshest critic. Well, thank you for commenting on the video, and we really appreciate the feedback that you've given us. And we really appreciate that you've given us the opportunity after a few videos that you thought were meh or you might not have liked as much. So thank you to you, as well as any other viewers that have kind of fallen off in the past and are now coming back. We appreciate you guys, and we appreciate you watching, and we appreciate any feedback that you guys have on something that we could do maybe better than what we're already doing.
All right, Will, what do you got there?
I got the most stuffed Oreo. Look at that stuff.
Oh man,
That's
the
the
most
most.
stuff.
It's the most I've ever seen. It's so much the cookie couldn't hold it. Just gonna go ahead and just
Yeah, there you go.
get that cream off of it.
I'm really curious about those for a while though.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
It's a lot of
A
cream.
lot.
That was a lot of cream.
All right, so what are we unveiling over here?
So I got the chicken salad sandwich with some
that looks pretty
provolone
good.
cheese and some salt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a good
Do
choice.
I have to take a bite too?
You could if you'd like to. Are you going to make it an obnoxious
In
bite?
other words,
No.
he'd really like you to, but you don't certainly have to.
I'll take a little bite.
We'll get the initial reaction.
Wow, that's
There
such
you
a big
go.
bite.
I got this thing. Because I forgot, because I waited so long, I forgot what's on it.
Oh,
So I got
wait a
pepper
minute.
jack cheese, CHZ ribbon, meat ribbon, pepper, oregano, grated Parmesan, pickles, sweet peppers, jalapenos, hot peppers, tomatoes, onions, spinach, which I don't remember ordering on there, and tuck into roll, hoagie paper.
Tuck into, oh.
I guess they put
Tuck
the
into
instructions on the end, like
I
tuck
guess,
into
like,
roll, and then put the,
I guess that's
put
what
the
that
hoagie
was.
paper on.
You gotta
It's
wrap
like
it up.
tuck into roll.
Yeah, but luckily they remember. So actually, I forgot I did not get the shoddy.
You got a
You got the
shorty.
little one.
I got the junior roll.
Shorty. There's an R in there.
I should have got the shorty.
How'd they fit that much in there?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
You got half of it.
Oh, good talk.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't really tell everything.
I know.
So we're up here in West Point. It's Saturday. We stopped here at the 7-Eleven. Got some of the soda that I hadn't tried yet. 1927 soda, ginger ale. Buy one, get one free here at 7-Eleven. I have to say it's pretty good. You try yours?
I did. It's weird.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
No, it kind of tastes like RC Cola, but which I'm not sure anybody knows what that is either. It's kind of old fashioned.
Yeah.
But it's like tastes a little bit flat. It doesn't have quite as much fizziness as some of the other sodas that we drink now, but it's tolerable.
Well, I feel like it's from 1927. They really need to check their expiration date. That's probably why it's flat.
That could be. But we're going to get on the road here and head down to the Hunt Club where we're going to be doing this investigation tonight. See what it looks like. You said the woman in white was seen on this level here?
I'm on that balcony.
I don't know how safe the balcony is.
Yeah, I wouldn't step out on it. That's what she was saying.
So we went inside here and we took the tour, and I gotta say, this is a pretty cool location. We did some interviews with some of the people. This is going to make a good video. This will be a standalone video. We're gonna put the investigation out there with the evidence review of everything we find tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna be here late into the night. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's a unique location, a place that's never been investigated before. And I think we might be eating at a place that we never ate before.
I'm thinking that's probably true.
And that's gonna be good.
Because we're in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Yeah, I like food.
I like food too.
Food is good.
It's fun watching you eat food.
It's fun eating food.
Good place.
So we're coming through, taking some of the baseline pictures while it's still light out. And the reason we want to do this is because at night sometimes things look different. They may show up different in the pictures with the flash, with the IR and the video camera. And if we pick up an anomaly, we want to be able to come back through here and look at the baseline pictures and see if there's a natural explanation for it.
I think this is the door they were talking about.
I was gonna say, I bet
Yeah.
this is the door they were talking about. Yeah.
And someone mentioned that door opening.
Yeah.
This
You said it
one-
flew open.
This one you can hear slamming.
Yeah. Wow.
What do you think, Megan?
This is gonna be
I'm
super.
thinking this is kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is slightly, isn't it?
Slightly.
Slightly.
I don't get scared really easily, but this is a whole new level.
I think that's like your signature saying, though.
It really is. This is a whole nother level.
I don't get scared easy, but this.
This is a whole nother level.
With other people. So we were just mentioning that, like, we are out in the middle of nowhere, and this is cornfields all around. You said there's no cars that
There's
come
no
up and down
cars.
the road here. We're not near a major highway or even a small highway. So at night, this place is going to be pitch black. It's going to be quiet. You can hear a pin drop in this house. So that's going to be perfect. That's ideal. I'm really excited about that because it's going to be extra creepy.
And
I
something
think.
that we haven't mentioned yet, Hank, one of the people that hunts here, he was letting us know there is absolutely no electricity here at all. There's absolutely no running water. There's none of the normal things that you would think that you could be able to pick up with an EMF detector or affect
very
any of
good
our
point.
electronics at all. So anything that we get here is going to be genuine.
That's right.
And there's nothing nearby at all. There's no radio waves. There's no
Yeah.
cell signals. There's nothing
Yeah.
passing through here that would interfere
There's no
with
towers.
any of our
There's no
electronics.
Yeah.
pole, like,
We don't even have
electric
signal here.
poles. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Now, Will, just for our favorite commenters,
Right.
I know some of them are going to see these wires back here and be like, Will said there's no electricity.
Yeah.
You know, Will ain't never seen a ghost. He's lying. So
Death to will.
Yeah, death to will.
we'll
Hashtag
explain that later. We'll explain that later.
So the people that are here, they have a bunch of wires going through the building. They have a generator running downstairs. So when they're here, they have very basic lighting in here. It'll be like some Christmas lights and a few things here or there. But tonight we're cutting all that stuff off.
Right.
There's no power lines that run here at all. There's nothing nearby that's going to interfere with it. Any wires you see in here are run by the generator that's downstairs.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be conducting its own electricity.
Right, that generator will be off.
Yes. Y'all still got some food left?
Peruse the menu here. And, looks like we got quite a hearty menu. Steak and dinners, sandwiches and boats. Will, you were just inquiring about that.
Yeah, what's a hamburger boat, a Greek burger boat, veal parmesan boat? I don't know what kind of boat we're talking about.
I'm thinking the boat is probably more like a combo or
Maybe, or it's like a basket.
yeah,
Stuff in
maybe.
it.
Those
Shaped like a
baskets are
boat.
kind of shaped like boats.
I'm kind of leaning toward a boat.
Because I've only ever had a zucchini boat.
Oh yeah, those
Those are good.
So, while I was in the bathroom, it looks like something happened out here. We got some food. All right, what do you got there, Megan?
Salad.
Greek Italian.
A Greek Italian.
Greek Italian salad. Now, is that the starter, or did you get something else?
Oh, lasagna. This is a starter.
Oh, okay. And the bread looks pretty good.
It is.
Looks like homemade bread, kind of.
It kind of does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Greek Italian bread.
That's right. We feel the need to elaborate because when we were at the house, we mentioned Will never seen a ghost and death to Will.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, someone started a hashtag of death to Will. Someone wants me dead.
Oh.
Yeah, it's trending. I don't know why.
And I don't get it. Like the one picture, it's on our Instagram. So if you go to our Instagram, at Virginia Paranormal, all one word, except for the at as a symbol. But nonetheless, if you go to our Instagram, Virginia Paranormal, there's a picture of Will sleeping with the cat on his lap. He fell asleep at the base station. Cat climbed up on his lap. And underneath it, someone said, "No one cares, hashtag death to Will." I'm like, well, this guy doesn't like Will for some reason. Like, what's wrong? Then there's another picture where we're walking down. Remember that old abandoned road in Danville? We're walking down that road. And someone gets on there and says, "I hate Will. He never even seen a ghost. Hashtag death to Will." So someone's got to... What'd you do, Will?
I hurt someone's feelings really bad. I don't know what happened.
No, you know what it is? I have a theory about this. Okay, I developed this theory last night. This is a sexual attraction thing.
Possibly.
This guy does not want to admit that he's attracted to you.
And I don't blame him.
So you know how people, so you know how people will kind of act the opposite of what they actually
they'll beat up
feel.
on a little kid, or they'll be the bully because they're actually
Right.
attracted to the person.
Exactly.
That they're beating
I think that's my theory.
So
I
you
think
got
that's why.
yourself a bully that's attracted to you.
Yeah.
And keep in mind that, of course, Linda's theory is not the views of VAPI or any of its affiliates.
It's just mine.
It's just her
mine.
opinion. We're not sure if this guy is sexually attracted to Will or not. I mean, I'm sure if
But there's
he
no
likes guys, he
logical
probably is. Why
There's
not?
no other logical explanation.
Why not?
There's no other logical. The guy does nothing wrong.
I
he
don't
does
understand.
nothing wrong.
Well, this guy said he lives on Crawford Road. He commented on our post, said he lives on
There's
Crawford
your
Road.
answer right there.
So maybe Will, were you out there one night, like burning tires on Crawford Road or something like that?
Tires,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
Will looks like the type to burn
Yeah,
tires.
you know me. I'm a speed demon. You know?
Speaking of demons, though, if he lives on Crawford Road, there's another theory, right?
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, she just said it herself. She was like, "Oh, well, that explains it." When you said something about Crawford Road,
He could be.
this guy's he's probably possessed.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. The spirits at Crawford Road don't want me alive anymore because I'm going to expose them.
they're speaking through
There
him.
you go.
Speaking through.
That's a
'Cause
good
they
theory.
know we're going to do a video on Crawford Road and they don't want it released.
That's
It's a
exactly
conspiracy.
right. Yep.
Yeah, that's
But-
true.
Now it's a marketing thing for us. Now we're going to start producing things. Starting out with decals, and then we're going to move maybe to T-shirts, and they're going to say hashtag Death to Will
Yeah.
with the API logo under it.
So get your hashtag Death to Will sticker on our merchandise store.
You guys wanted merchandise. Here you go.
Yeah,
That's
this
true.
guy.
But actually, now that we're mentioning it, Megan,
Yes.
we didn't even say anything. Like, Megan's here. Where did you come
We
from?
found her in Saluda.
Just walking along. And they picked me up. I also had a shirt though.
Because,
I
like-
was such a fan.
Because, like, last night, you know what I mean? We're out doing investigations, stopping at Wawa. We're stopping at 7-Eleven. We're at this house, walking around it. Next thing you know, bam! There's Megan sitting at dinner with us.
I know. She emerged from a cornfield, I think, out there
did.
off the side of the road. Came crawling out.
I grew up. I was shielding the corn.
Uh-huh.
Who else might be joining us tonight? I don't know. Stay tuned to find out, though. Maybe some more special guests.
Right now.
Right, so coming out here, we got the gyro with some fries. And Linda, you got the Greek burger, the
I
Greek
did.
cheeseburger. Mm-hmm. And we learned what makes it Greek is there are onions in the ground beef to make the burger. which is
I'm not
pretty
sure why
cool.
that makes it Greek, but I like it.
And Will, I don't see your burger there.
This is why I should die. I can't open this napkin.
What did you get?
It's really tight. There we go. So I got veal parmesan.
Oh.
I've never had veal before. I make it all the time, but I've never actually eaten it. So I'm really excited to try it.
That should be interesting. And Megan has a huge lasagna over here,
This is
which she's
fantastic.
already torn into.
This is fantastic.
Is that probably the best lasagna you've ever had, or
Pretty
what?
much, yeah.
Yeah, that looks like good stuff.
Yes.
Let's see you take a bite of it. Yeah, there you go. Oh.
Thank you.
Part of my mouth.
So Will,
This is really hot. I can't.
so we're gonna have to come back to that. All right. I'm gonna take a little bit of this tzatziki,
Tzatziki? Yeah,
and I'm gonna kind of you pour it on here, right?
right. Or you can dip.
Oh,
Whatever you
I should
please.
probably dip. I'll dip in the rest. I put a little bit on there,
Okay.
just to get the initial bite. You
Right.
know what I mean? And kind of pank it down in there a little bit, spread it around a little bit. Yeah. So here we go, the gyro.
Uh-huh. Is this going to be an obnoxious bite? Oh, of
course it is.
What a big
yeah, look
bite.
at that.
Mmm,
Yeah.
that's a good gyro. Look at the steam coming off this thing. Like you can see it in the video.
It's burning my fingers.
That's nice.
There we go. I'm gonna wait on that.
And Megan's got to get like a wide angle lens to get a picture of that lasagna.
No, right?
So how's the Greek burger?
It's wonderful. It's really, really good. The meat patty is like nice and thick, but not too thick, you know? It's just everything's hot and fresh and wonderful.
What makes it Greek?
It's got onions in the actual meat.
Okay. So the veal parmesan is now ready to be consumed. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a small.
Oh man, that's an obnoxious bite.
Oh, hot.
I'm sure it is probably still hot.
It's still steaming.
Wow.
I think I heard a moo when you bit into it.
Real high pitched move.
Yeah.
Baby move.
Looks fresh. Looks very fresh.
Tastes
You're
like,
eating me, Will.
it tastes like chicken parmesan.
Don't eat that.
I mean, you can't even tell it's veal.
Baby cow.
Yeah, veal's very mild.
Pretty good meal here at Nick's, huh?
Yeah,
It's one of
Nick's.
those places where you leave feeling stuffed,
Yeah.
right?
Stuff, but in a good way. Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh.
Hey, there's Jack. Yeah, Jack, where'd you come from? Were you at dinner with us? I tell you, people just keep popping up. First Megan, and now we got Jack, we got Renee. Look, everybody's popping up here.
Who's next?
I don't know.
It's like a reunion special.
Stay tuned. Yeah, so here we are, rolling up to the Triangle Hunt Club. Now that shadows have fallen and we got that second G taken care of, now it's time for the third G. All right. I gotta say, it's definitely eerie when you're coming through this cornfield and you're coming up on this place. And there's Will's camera sitting on the stump. He left the camera here monitoring the place while we were gone. So it'll be interesting to go back and see if there's anything on that happened while we were eating.
So that, let's tell the viewers how we're going to scare somebody.
All right, that sounds like a good idea. Right now we're in here setting up the cameras. And Will came up with an idea. That we're basically going to go... Is this the part where we go running out of here like...
No, so...
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, point that up towards you there. There we go.
So here's the plan, and you guys are in on it too. So the idea is we're gonna come over this window, right? We're gonna say, hey, you know, check out this window, blah blah blah. But in the meantime, this door is gonna be closed like this, so it's gonna be completely dark in here. So I'm gonna be like, check out this window, blah 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 blah. They can't see, and then all of a sudden that door kicks open.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
They'll have no idea.
I think I hear two people in here now. Let's call them up and show
Okay.
them.
Goes for a second.
Yeah, so that camera's set at the top of the stairs, going down. That way, I can't see you
So-
there. Well, you got a light to put on you?
Oh yeah, here. I got my phone.
Or you want me to hold it, or you want to hold it?
I can do it just like this.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, are you filming?
Yeah.
Okay, so stand right where Jeff is.
Okay.
And then if you could stand right about here. So they were kind of telling us about this window, right? So you take this window. If you can, I gotta figure out how to open it.
pull it up, maybe?
Pull it out. Let's see you try. See if you can get one. You got it?
Oh shit.
You gotta push it out or something. You ready?
Okay.
Oh yeah. See how
there
it's
you go.
pushing? Here, try it one more time. Push.
Are you gonna break it?
No.
Whoa! What the hell? What? Did you guys just do that? This is a prank. Are they kidding right now? Are they kidding?
Someone's got to be in here.
No.
Are you guys kidding?
No, there's got to be somebody in here. Look behind the door.
No, are you guys kidding right now?
Yeah, just check behind the door. Good, Jack.
Something's behind there.
No.
I'm not kidding right now. You guys are always picking on me because I'm the gullible
All right,
one.
so don't blame us. Blame the
Whatever.
2,000 other people that watched us do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here up here at the top of the stairs leading to the 3rd floor. And we got Linda and Will on the 2nd floor. I can see the REM pod that's sitting in their doorway from here. And we're doing this. We got recorders running in each room, trying to see if we can get any response. There's been quite a bit of activity on this staircase here. Can you come up the stairs to me? If you come up the stairs, we have this light that will turn on if you walk past it. Still got some voices outside. Who is it that's always walking up and down these stairs? This building, this house is now a hunt club. Were you living in this house before it became a hunt club? We don't know much about the 3rd floor up here. Whose bedroom was up here? Has anyone ever been hurt up here on the 3rd floor? So we're out here by the truck, and Will is inside doing a solo EVP session on the 3rd floor. Gotta say, it's pretty creepy up there. While we were standing out here, we saw the REM pod go off a couple times through the window, and obviously no one in the house, so something is setting that off. And I gotta say, when I was sitting up at the top of those stairs, it was a little creepy. I kept hearing like creaking, like furniture creaking, like it was like somebody was sitting at a table or something like that. So I shined the light down the hallway. Didn't see anything, walked around a little bit, but what else happened that was of interest that you can think of?
I think that's it. I think the most interesting thing so far is the fact that REM pod's sitting up there going off with nobody inside the house.
Right. And Megan, I gave her some 7-Eleven peanuts. And what'd you think about those nuts, Megan?
Nuts were hot. I mean, let's scratch that. They are very, very hot.
She ended up tossing out
It was
the
hot nuts.
last few nuts that she had.
They were jalapeno ones. And I
They were-
gotta say, what is legit hot from, and you'd be surprised because you think 7-Eleven brand isn't gonna be very spicy. The ghost pepper peanuts at 7-Eleven are ridiculous. Those things are actually hot. So we brought Will up to start the generator in the kitchen because there was something that was pretty disturbing. And for one, we didn't have any coffee, and the nearest 7-Eleven is quite a ways away. So we found the coffee pot. So that's saved. But another thing that's scary is I saw this pizza, and I was trying to figure out, is this from today?
Yes.
And I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna take a little taste of it just to see. That's some good pizza.
That's it. That's all he was.
Well, it looks fresh to me.
That's an emergency.
Jack,
Oh my
just call your name, man.
gosh.
Just call your name. Come on, take it on.
I want
you
to
later.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
No
yes,
way. My
man.
stomach will be freaking out.
Look, we got
Said
bread
you're
too.
hungry. Oh, there's bread. I am not eating
Am I
that.
the only one doing this?
Yes.
Come on, Megan.
Yes, go ahead. Look at
Come
the
on,
bug
Megan.
crawling in the box.
Come on.
I have an hour to
I
go.
said, should I follow you guys? He's like, I don't know.
There you go, Megan.
There you go. Obnoxious
Doesn't
bite.
smell bad.
Just tear into it.
Shove the whole thing in your mouth.
Don't take a little. There you go.
There it is.
That's what I'm talking about. That's an obnoxious bite. That's some good pizza. Good pizza.
Oh my God.
All right, so it's about 4:30, and the first point of the night where we're actually probably gonna get some coffee, right?
Yes, thank God.
Megan, you excited about this? You getting some coffee in here?
Yes.
Because you didn't want that Hunt Club coffee for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know.
But you had the pizza. The pizza was good.
Nope.
Let's check it out. Oh yeah, piping hot. There you have it. Look at that. Okay, so what is that?
Chocolate syrup.
Chocolate syrup in the coffee. What kind of chocolate syrup is that?
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci chocolate sauce.
I'm making my own mocha, basically.
You know, I'll bet that chocolate sauce would have been good on that pizza earlier.
Ew.
No, it wouldn't have.
No.
It would not have. No. On the bread, maybe.
What do you got there, Megan?
I got Dr. Pepper and ice.
Oh, you got some ice.
I did.
I got 2 bags of pretzels. One cinnamon and sugar and the other one ranch.
Cinnamon sugar. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we tried the buttermilk ranch ones at the investigation.
Yeah.
Did we not? What were your thoughts
Yeah.
on those?
Oh, they were good.
You liked them so
I
much
tri-
that you had a beeline
Yes.
to 7-Eleven, right?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, and Megan,
Yeah,
too.
me too.
Everyone is hooked on these 7-Eleven pretzels.
I know.
I know.
They
What
are
is the
really
deal?
good.
What is in those things?
I don't know.
It's a lot to read.
Isn't it?
So we wrapped up the investigation, and as I said previously, I think it's a little bit after 4 here, and probably closer to 5.
Yeah.
So we were there for quite some time. Now, I gotta say, this was a pretty cool place. I didn't run a lot of footage there on this camera because I was using the other one a lot.
Right.
It was very dark. We were using night vision a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So we didn't get a whole lot of footage here, but I think it's gonna make a pretty cool investigation
Oh, yeah.
video. So look forward to that video coming out. What were some of our thoughts on that place?
Little Renee's not here.
Yeah, what do you think about it, Jack?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome. Awesome place.
Fantastic place.
Well spoken, and I couldn't have put it better myself. This place is, like I said, very unique. No one's ever investigated before. Just this old farmhouse that hasn't been updated, sitting there frozen in time,
Yeah.
and no one has ever asked the questions. So that's what we were there to do, was ask.
Right.
And thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So about to get back on the road. Stopped here, got our coffee. I saw the chicken wings on the way out. I'm a connoisseur when it comes to chicken wings. I am. And I gotta say, believe it or not, 7-Eleven has decent chicken wings.
Right.
If you catch them at the right time, if you catch them when they've been sitting out for a while, then they're not good. They're not. But when I was in there now, they look fairly fresh.
They did.
So I was thinking about getting them.
And there's a bomb, by the way.
Are
yes.
The cinnamon sugar ones are good too, huh?
Really?
Yeah,
Perhaps I will
think might have
try one of those there. Yeah,
They're so good.
it tastes like those things you get from Taco Bell, only crunchier.
Yes.
What are those things called? Churros or something like that.
No,
Is churro like a cuss word in Spanish?
No.
they might be churros. I don't know. I don't know what Taco Bell calls them.
Well,
They're so good though.
before we leave, before we get on the road, there's only one thing left to do.
There is only one thing.